What's up with it, y'all? Polo Sports Talking ENT here again with another one. Hit the like, sub, comment, notifications, do all that good stuff. Okay, you know the deal, you know the drill. Um, Coming in with some NCAA top 25 football and a heavily anticipated SEC battle between Georgia and Arkansas, which I thought it was going to be somewhat of a competitive bout between the two SEC squads, but it wasn't. Okay, Georgia came in and pretty much annihilated them. Uh, and one could argue they made their case for the number one spot. Me personally, and that's what I was saying. But shout out to Nola Boy Sports and News, James. Go sub to his channel. That's what I was trying to tell a couple of the subs that was in the comment section that I still got Alabama number one just off the fact that they have a better offense and their QB is way better than Georgia's QB. And whenever you're playing against Nick Saban, you gotta have you gotta you gotta have all of your ducks in a row. You can't come in with a extremely great defense and then have a mediocre offense. You know what I'm saying? It just don't work like that. You got to have all your ducks in a row when you're playing against Bama. But nevertheless, that's a whole nother story. Um, Georgia's 5-0 now. They blew them out, shut them out, 37-0. Uh, you know, the previous weeks, Arkansas was kind of feeling themselves because they uh, they annihilated Texas A&M and Texas, and so they was kind of feeling themselves. But see, with Georgia's front, that's what the problem was going to be. Now, uh, the Bulldogs posted seven tackles for a loss and 4 sacks against Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, N'Kobe Dean out just was just a monster, and uh they haven't had shutouts. This was another thing that a lot of people didn't realize. Georgia hasn't had a back-to-back shutouts since 1980. You know what I'm saying? And see, that was the year that they won the national title in 1980. Now they only had 156 yards, Arkansas, and it was just it was horrible. It was just horrible. And no running back carried the ball more than 6 times. And y'all might be saying, well, why are you saying all of that, man? That shows you how extremely dominant that the Bulldogs were. I'm even gonna go out on a limb to say this too. Their defense is pretty much an NFL defense right there. That I'm talking about the line and the secondary. That's the NFL defense. Now the offense, I can't say so much, and that's the only reason why I don't have Georgia at number one right now. Their offense needs to get better. Now they may come up big. You know what I'm saying? And actually, if they face Alabama in the championship, that could they could coincidentally actually win. Um, Bennett completed 7 of 11 passes for 72 yards. Um, and the running backs Cook, McIntosh, and Milton, they all combined for 260 yards and three touchdowns with a combined 51 carries. You know what I'm saying? And so um, Georgia picks up its first top 10 victory in the SEC within the conference. You know what I'm saying? Now, many people feel like Georgia is the best is the best team in the country. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels like they should be number one. And the reason why is because they a lot of people feel like they have the most complete team in football. They said that their offensive line, which I do agree that their offensive line is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I still don't feel like their their quarterback is uh is not as good as what people think. But that with an offensive line that shows a lot. You know what I'm saying? Their running game is obsolete too. You know what I'm saying? Uh everybody could tell that, with their offensive line being legit, they can actually do some things. Uh I don't know what to say about um Arkansas in terms of in terms of what's going to happen with them in the in the rankings. I could see them potentially going down to maybe 13 or 14. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, but see, they actually Arkansas. That's why I was telling James earlier. They had a good recruiting though. Arkansas is trying to turn around. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna take some time. Uh, you they have a good passing attack. You know what I'm saying? That's what Georgia. I will give Georgia that they do have a good passing attack, but I still don't believe like their offense is anywhere near in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? I'm just indifferent about that. But there are many people that argue that they should be number one in the country at this point in time. Me, like I said, I feel differently. I have to see more, especially uh, within the conference. Within the conference. But this was a huge win. Make no mistake about it. You know, uh, you know, I feel like I feel like maybe they can redeem themselves when I'm talking about Arkansas right now. Maybe they can redeem themselves because uh, let me talk about the Georgia schedule for a minute, okay? Now they got the next three teams, of course, is going to be SEC battles, okay? Um, they got Auburn, you know what I'm saying, which many people have been talking about Auburn, even though they rank number 22. They got Kentucky. I I don't think Kentucky's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But hey, could luck up and pull an upset. And then they got Florida. They got Florida at the end of the month. And then of course Missouri after that. Then Tennessee. So they got these next 5 games are gonna be FCC battles. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if Georgia can actually beat all of them, I feel like if Georgia wins against um, if they win against Florida, they can make their case for being number one. You know what I'm saying? They beat Arkansas. They annihilated Arkansas. They were number 8. And I know some people are feeling like, okay, well, they should go ahead and have that secure that number one spot. But I feel differently. Arkansas, a lot of people don't realize this. Arkansas actually has just as tough as a schedule because they got to play Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? In which they're no scrubs because they ranked at number 12. And then they got Auburn, uh, Pine Bluff, isn't it? They got Mississippi State, and then they got LSU. Okay, and I don't. Then they got to play Alabama after that. You know, they got Alabama, and then they got Missouri. So their their schedule ain't no punk either. You know what I'm saying? Arkansas is really playing some great teams. So y'all can tell me what you think. Do y'all think that? Do you think that Georgia should be the number one team, and do you think that people should be taking Arkansas more serious than what they're taking them? Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Like this video, share it, and also hit the notifications too. Until then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT, man. I'll get at y'all later with another one.